Hi everybody, my name is Angelo and I'm the eldest son here at 3B's Bar and Bistro. Today we'll be making Salmon Cortez. I'm going to list a few of the ingredients that we'll be using. We'll be using a fresh cannellini beans, garlic, olive oil, lemon, oregano, arugula, and a smoked Portuguese andouille sausage. And for our main ingredient, it is a 8-ounce fillet of salmon. So to start off our dish, I'm going to show you how to make the crostini, which is the base of our dish. And it's a good addition to the dish. It gives it a little bit of flavor, a little bit of crunchiness, and I'll show you that as we go along. I'm going to show you how to make a standard crostini. It's a very simple dish, and the ingredients, there's not much to it here. All we need is a little bit of chopped garlic. Now again, this is up to you and your preference of how much and how spicy you want your crostini. What I did is I took about 6 cloves of garlic, I chopped it up really fine, I added a little bit of olive oil, and I put a dash of paprika, crushed red pepper, some salt, pepper, and oregano. So what we're gonna do is take a standard Italian sub roll. It's about a 7-inch roll, but we're only gonna make 5 crostinis for this dish in particular. So we're gonna cut them about a 1/2 inch thick. Okay. Put these off to the side. And we're going to brush each crostini with our glaze, or our base, our garlic spread base. And you're going to put them in the oven at about, 350. You're basically going to toast these. You don't want to burn them. I mean, you can put them at 550 if you like, but literally it'll take a couple minutes, no more than that. Or just put it in your standard toaster oven and let them brown up and get crunchy. Now after about 5 minutes or 3 minutes, again, depending on your oven and how long you kept it in for, or how crispy you would like it, this is what our finished product would look like, and this is what our crostinis are going to be an intricate part of our dish here. We're gonna line them up flat, long ways, or if you have a rectangular plate, but this is how we're gonna set it up for our presentation. All right, to start off our first ingredient here to make our Salmon Cortez, we're gonna add cannellini beans. Now you can purchase canned cannellini beans or jarred cannellini beans. These are actually fresh beans that we allow to soak anywhere between 24 to 36 hours. These soaked for 36 hours. And what you do is you get your beans and you put them in a pot with water and you bring it to a boil, and you don't want it to be a full boil. You actually want it a simmer. And that's to help and to avoid the beans from breaking apart. Because beans are delicate and you don't want them to break apart. You want them to keep their whole consistency, so you simmer them for about 1 hour in a pot of hot water. So we're gonna take our cannellini beans, okay, and we're gonna add them to the pan right here. We're going to add a little bit of fresh squeezed lemon. I'm gonna do a pinch of oregano. And we're going to add our fresh cut garlic. Now, for this dish, we do not saute the garlic. The garlic needs to be semi-raw. When I say semi-raw, is we're gonna take it in its raw state and just put it in here in the saucepan here with our beans. And we're gonna bring them to temperature. Just like that. And we're gonna allow it to heat up. We're gonna add a pinch of black pepper and some kosher sea salt. Okay. And now we're gonna add our andouille sausage. So we're gonna slice up our andouille sausage and we're gonna apply it to the dish. Now, we're gonna use half a link of the smoked Portuguese andouille sausage. And I like to cut it on a bias. We're gonna use probably about 6 to 8 slices for this dish. We're at 4, 5, 6, and we'll go 7. That's all we're gonna need, okay? You don't want it too thick, not too thin, and we're gonna apply this to our beans. Okay, so we're gonna take our andouille sausage, and we're gonna just add it to our bean mixture here. We're gonna add a splash of that chicken stock that I had mentioned earlier, probably about 2 ounces worth. And a little bit of parsley at the end. And we're just adding that for color. So, while this is at a simmer, we're going to talk a little bit about our salmon. And now you can make the salmon in different ways. You can poach your salmon, broil it. The salmon I chose to do today was we're going to grill our salmon, and just enough just to put the marks on. You want you to show your grill marks, and then I'm going to finish it in the oven at about 400 degrees for about 8 to 10 minutes. Again, it depends on how you like your salmon. If you like it fully cooked, it's a little bit drier, or you can undercook it a little so it has that medium to medium rare consistency. Okay, so here's our grilled salmon. You can see it's just about, I would say medium temperature. We have our grill marks on for show, especially if you're having company over. You can show off a little instead of just baking it or poaching it. And we're pretty much done here. I'm going to show us how to make the arugula that we're going to top our dish with, and we're going to decorate it and give you the final demonstration. Okay. So what we have here is some fresh baby arugula. I have about a cup worth of the baby arugula. We're going to take it, we're going to squeeze a little lemon juice into it, not a lot, just a little. We're going to add our kosher sea salt. Just a splash of olive oil. We're going to just toss it a little. You don't want to squeeze it. You don't want to add too much lemon because the acidity will eat away at the arugula. So we're just going light on the lemon, light on the oil, light on the salt. And this is the final step, because if you do it beforehand and put it in your fridge, that lettuce will wilt. So you want it to look alive and fresh. So now we have our crostini. We're taking our bean andouille sausage, the garlic base that we made, and we're going to pour that right on top of your crostini. I'm going to take our fillet of salmon and just place it right on top. I'm going to grab our arugula and put that right here on the top. And now to finish it off, I mean, you can or you don't have to. It's an ingredient that I think it enhances the dish. I'm going to take a little bit of some Parmigiano Reggiano, and we're just going to shave it, not a lot, right over top of the arugula. And then for a little decoration, we're going to grab some balsamic glaze. Again, it's not necessary. And there you go. And here you go. It's our finished product, our Salmon Cortez. Perfect for a hot summer day. And enjoy.